Hello, everybody, and welcome to another edition of M&M Sports Talk with your hosts, Robbie McGrath, Jevin Miles, and Sebastian Miles. Take it away, fellas.
I'm Sebastian Miles.
Hi, I'm Robbie McGrath,
I'm Jeff Miles.
and this is M&M Sports Talk. On Monday, boys soccer came from behind 3-2 to defeat Pottsville in non-division play. And on Tuesday, they had a 9-3 impressive victory over Williams Valley. And shout out quick to Dylan Haslam, who got Schuylkill League Athlete of the Week runner-up. Overall, boys soccer is 10-3, sitting in first place in District 11 Class A, and they are 5-2, tied for first in Schuylkill League Division 2 with Shenandoah Valley. Girls soccer fell on Wednesday to Schuylkill Haven 5-0, and their game against Halifax, which was scheduled for today on Thursday, has been postponed. Overall, they are 9-2-2 overall, sitting in first place in District 11 Class Single A. They are 4-1-1 in Division 2, sitting in second place behind Schuylkill Haven. And their 7-game streak of winning or tying has been lost due to the loss on Wednesday against Schuylkill Haven. And when we come right back, Jevin Miles is going to have your golf update.
Hello, this is Philosopher Thurman, and I'm Thurman. Our boys soccer team has never won a district or Schuylkill League championship, but this year should be the one. Shout out Mr. Colna for this one.
All right, everybody, welcome back to M&M Sports Talk. Jevin Miles is going to give you your golf update for the Backman Miners.
Emma Troutman and Lexi Sakina traveled to Hellertown to the District 11 Golf Championship on September 30th.
All right, everybody, that is it for your very brief golf update as we are in playoff season. When we come right back after this short break, we're going to have Sebastian Miles give you a football update, and we're going to dive briefly into the Marion game on Saturday night. All right, everybody, welcome back to M&M Sports Talk. Here is Sebastian Miles with your football update.
So Minersville lost to Schuylkill Haven 48-38 last Thursday. So now we're going to dive into a little of the Marion game this Saturday. So what do you think is going to happen?
It's going to be a close game. Billy O'Gurk's doing a great job with his Colts in hometown. And one thing I'm going to say before I dive into what I think is going to happen, some people criticize me for this. It's a great stadium up there. I mean, It's not the nicest, it's not the most perfect grass, but it's a good stadium. And their entrance is really nice.
Mm-hmm.
I think we can all agree on that. As for what's going to happen in the game, I think Minesville just has too many weapons this year. Last year, Michael Gellico for Marion, who's now at the University of Buffalo, he was, I think, one of their only weapons last year for Marion. Now that he's gone, Rory Dixon's really the only threat. And I think Minesville just has too many talented players on both sides of the ball. I think the Battling Miners are going to come away with it.
And their defense, they kind of not accept the run, but sometimes they slip away a couple times, like a gain of 12 or 10 yards for a first down. But I'm going to go out there. Marion's a sleeper team.
Yes.
Especially last year. Being tucked away in their little stadium they have, they're a sleeper team. They're good. They're also bad. There's things in between them that are good and bad.
Minesville's also going to have to stop the run game. It's something they really struggled with last week.
Yeah, because Nico
Castillo.
Yeah. I can't believe they have similar names.
Yeah.
But he had I think 4 touchdowns last weekend.
Yeah, that Reber kid he was also good. I was expecting Castillo to be the one to step up, but I didn't know anything about Dylan
Colton Reber
entering this week.
Schuylkill Haven's good, but they said Marion's a quarter of Schuylkill Haven, so I think they could stop Schuylkill. They could stop Marion.
Alrighty, so when we come right back, everybody, we're going to have one more small segment, and then we will be done with today's episode of M&M Sports Talk.
We're back. As you can see, first episode said about a name. Still don't got a name yet. So, if you're in Minesville, room 211, there's going to be a paper right outside. Put a name on it. We're going to put it in a raffle. Maybe your name can win.
All right, one last thing I'm going to say before we go off the air. I got this from a sports store in Philly about 2 years ago. This nice UCF Knight statue. I got this about 2 years ago.
It's pretty heavy.
Yeah, what a coincidence that Dante Carr commits to UCF. And I only thought about that like a couple weeks ago. And I was
Yeah.
like, I didn't even know I didn't remember I had this at all. And to find out he committed there was kind of cool.
Yeah, kind of.
What a coincidence that was.
Predicted it, kind of.
Yeah, kind of. All right, everybody, and also one last piece of recruiting news before we go off the air of this episode. Dante Carr visited Orlando for the UCF North Carolina game last week, and according to an on-free media article written by UCF Sports' Brandon Helwig, Dante enjoyed his visit. He said it was an electric vibe at the Bounce House at UCF.
They have a bounce house at UCF.
It's a nickname for the stadium. They call it, I don't know why they call it, but it's kind of a cool nickname.
Yeah.
They also stole Penn State's intro, saying "We are Penn State." Like they stole that, and it drove me crazy. All right, everybody, that'll do it for M&M Sports Talk. I'm Robbie McGrath.
I'm Smash Miles. And I'm Jeff Miles.
We will see you next week.